Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. This is going to be another studio vlog starting on a Thursday. Today I'm going to be working on my iPads and I'm going to be working on some thumbnails for a picture book that I've mentioned lots of times before, but I haven't done much work on for a while. So yeah, I want to actually make a bit more of a start on that. So I've already done some really tiny little roughs. So if you've got some drawing that you want to do, then yeah, draw with me, get your cup of tea or coffee ready, and yeah, let's draw together. So I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover here. I do actually start speaking later on, but most of the time when I'm drawing, I like to listen to other things, mostly studio vlogs or like podcasts or just something in the background to kind of keep me company. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I've taken the tiny thumbnail and I've blown it up to the size that I want, and then I've moved the transparency down and I'm drawing my rough on a new layer. I decided to draw in red because I've already drawn like in black or grey, so just the red stands out a little bit more. Just to give you a bit more information about this story, it's called Mother Seagull. It's written by somebody else, somebody I know has asked me to illustrate this book for them. It's kind of got like a fairy tale or a folktale vibe, which I really like. The sort of basic story is that there's this mother seagull and she has these 3 eggs. She leaves them on the beach as she goes looking for food, and then the evil ocean king comes along and takes her eggs, and then she has to try and get them back. Yeah, so it's quite an interesting story. At the moment I am drawing pages 2 and 3. I'm drawing them in double page spreads rather than single pages. I thought that would be easier. The iPad has been really useful for working out my roughs, and I am gonna keep drawing with my colour pencils, but I just love how you can like zoom in and out of the iPad really easily. I love how responsive the Apple Pencil is, and it seems really like realistic. Yeah, and I just love how you can like twist the page around. It's really useful. Yeah, I think this is going to be a brilliant tool for helping me come up with ideas, but I'm definitely gonna stick to doing my like final illustrations in coloured pencil. And right about now is I think when I actually start talking as I'm drawing. So here's past Emma. Yeah, so what you can see on the other layer is a blown up tiny thumbnail that I did, and I'm working sort of like the double page spread, even though these are going to be 2 separate illustrations. I have allowed for a bleed, although I'm thinking already that I should move this seagull in a little bit because of the guttering. Should I add a door somewhere? Maybe. If I had a door there, would that just look a bit like a hat? I wanted to have these little houses kind of on like a hill. There isn't a definite location for the story. I kind of want to take a little bit of influence from like, I don't know, maybe like Greenland or Iceland with like the shape and colour of the buildings. I think it'd be quite nice to have quite colourful houses. But yeah, we'll just make it a fictitious village. Going really well so far. I really love redrawing over things, and when I was younger I used to think that other people could like immediately get the thing that they wanted from the head like onto the piece of paper or whatever just really quickly. I used to have this idea that they didn't use reference and they could just do it the first time, and then you realise that actually it's okay to use reference if you want to, and also to redraw things again and again. It doesn't mean that you're rubbish, it just means that you're kind of planning out how you want your composition and how you want things to look. So yeah, it's going well. I'm going to try and remember to take breaks. I'm also going to eat this enormous pear, and I've just put some washing on as well. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my pear, do some more drawing, and then try and remember to move around, not just stay sat down all the time. It is about 5 o'clock. I am in one of my birthday presents, which is my new favourite thing. It's this amazing fluffy dressing gown, and it's got a hood, and it's so cozy. And I just, yeah, I couldn't resist putting this on. I've never had a dressing gown with a hood, and it's amazing. But yeah, I am making quite good progress. So I've been doing them as a spreads, and I am up to page 13. So yeah, it's going well so far. So I'm gonna do all the spreads first of all, and then I think I'm gonna go back and then add the text. I've also grown another tree on the Forest app, so that's good. So that also means I need to move around a bit. I think by now the washing is probably done, so I should go and hang that up. You don't really want to watch that, but I'm gonna go hang some washing up and then keep going. And I should probably have dinner soon. Bye. You found a nice box, Tammy. Hello. Hi. I can't even see you. Are you in there? Hi. Am I disturbing? Hello, it is Friday and I've left my cup of tea downstairs. It's probably cold. I got my tea. Okay, so it is Friday and this morning I did some reading. I've been reading Practical Magic, which yeah, I really like the film Practical Magic, and I didn't realise that there was a book of it as well. But yeah, my sister told me that there was a book. She's like an avid reader and she often gives me like suggestions of things to read. I've been reading it on my Libby app, which, if you don't know, Libby is like a library app where you can borrow different things. And yeah, so it needs to go back in a few days time and I probably won't finish it because I've got quite a lot to do, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's quite different so far to what I know from the film, so yeah, I'm intrigued to see like where it's going to go story wise. Yeah, so today I'm going to finish off the Mother Seagull book thumbnails that I was doing, or like the roughs rather, and I got really far yesterday. So yesterday I've been doing the spreads, so I got up to page 22 and 23. I've only got a couple more pages to do, so I did ones here are all the ones that I've done. These black ones that are a bit rougher, that's like the original thumbnail that I did that I've blown up. You can see it's quite rough at the moment, so I need to go over that and do some new line work. Then I need to work out where to put the text. Possibly I should have worked out where to put the text already. I'm not really sure. This is like the first proper like book that I've done. I kind of did a few book projects at uni, but it wasn't really doing like the whole story with all the text. At uni I did a project on The Little Mermaid, and I also did another project on The Handmaid's Tale. I've shown The Handmaid's Tale before. I can't remember if I showed The Little Mermaid, but I will link to a video where I've done like a looking through my old like uni work. So yeah, I'll leave that linked in the description if you want to go and watch that. Anyway, let's get cracking on my iPad. I'm feeling quite warm now. I'm drinking, I think it's peach and raspberry tea. It's just from Lidl, but it's actually really nice. Printed out the manuscripts that the author has written, and I'm just going through and double checking what bits I want, what text I want with which illustration. So yeah, I'm just going through and numbering all the pages, and then I'm going to find somewhere to put the text, which maybe I should have done already. It's fine, it's fine. I've just had an idea for the last page. I think I'm going to do that of the, like, maybe the eggs hatching and the tiny baby seagulls. Not that it actually mentions that in the story, but I think sometimes it can be good to like add something a bit extra. Also, I realised that the final illustration that I did to go with like the final bit of text, I've done on a double page spread, and it would be good to, because most books start and end on a single page. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna do one more page. So I just wanted to jump in and say that I had actually already drawn what I thought was going to be the last illustration, but I'd drawn it as a double page spread. and actually usually in picture books the last page is a single page, it's just how books are laid out. When I was doing my thumbnails I hadn't really thought about that. I also wanted to add an extra illustration just to sort of end with the mother seagulls. This was something that wasn't included in the text, it was an idea that I've sort of added myself. I think when you're illustrating you don't have to completely mirror the text exactly. It can be good if you kind of like bring your own ideas to it. But yeah, I just wanted to add that because I don't feel like I really explained that when I was talking very well. Also, I'm starting the book with an illustration of the mother seagull on her 3 eggs. So I thought it would be kind of like a nice symmetry to have the mother seagull with her little fluffy baby chicks at the end. I just thought that would kind of bring it all together and make a more sort of satisfying ending to the story. Yeah, so I'm actually redrawing over the first illustration that I've got, and I'm just getting rid of the eggs and then replacing them with the little baby chicks, and then just having these little kind of eggshell things as well. And yeah, I think it looks really cute. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is literally just decide where I want the text and just put some lines in roughly. I haven't decided what type of fonts to use yet. The main thing is that it's readable obviously and really clear. I don't know if I should just have the text in like a straight line or if I should do anything a bit more exciting. I quite like the idea of the words coming out of her mouth if that was on a different page. Yeah, I kind of, maybe I could have the text kind of coming out like that. That might look kind of cool. What do I do with the other? Hang on, if I duplicate this, go around this and get rid of this. What I might have is, I'm talking so slowly as I kind of figure out what I'm doing. Right, what I could possibly have is have maybe just all of this as the sea. So the text is, the ocean waves crept up the sandy shore. I don't know if people would read that across that way or if people would read the ocean up the waves crept sandy shore. Or maybe, I always end up with so many layers. I think there's a limit on Procreate as to how many layers you can actually have, and I haven't labelled anything. Never mind. Right, the rest of these waves because they need to go the other direction. Yeah, so the other section of this that I had done already, I am now going to have with that other page. Yes, I'm just gonna move things around a bit. Maybe we could just have the text here. I think I like that. Right, so that's going to be one page, and then we'll copy this section and paste. Hey, and then we'll move that over there. Okay, I think we're doing well. It's going well. So I think I am happy with that. Yeah, I'm going to actually probably add the text, see if it all fits. Fingers crossed it does. So these are my finished roughs with the text that I've found, and I found some text on, do you say DA font or DA font? Yeah, and I made sure that the text was completely free for personal and commercial use, and I really love this font. It kind of reminds me of like calligraphy, but it also looks modern because it's still really easy to read and it's quite clear. But yeah, I'm really happy with the work that I've done so far. I feel like I've been quite productive and I'm happy with the roughs that I've done. I think I've got quite a good mixture, double page spreads and some different sort of perspectives and scale. Yeah, so I'm excited to see how this project develops. I might still work on moving the text around a little bit, but I think mostly I'm kind of happy where it is. I'd love to know what you think. Yeah, I always love chatting to you in the comments. But yeah, so let me know what you thought of these roughs and if you had a favourite page from this book so far. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this little kind of behind the scenes. I'll leave the video to where I do the character design for this picture book if you want to check that out. I'm sorry the lighting is terrible right now and I keep going blurry, but never mind, I have a nice cup of tea. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.